Hi, my name is David Liddle. I am on a weekly basis assistant scout leader at the 8th Lambeth in South London. And in addition to that, I'm part of the South London Scouts County team and also heading up our Croatia experience in August. And this is my 60-second scouter.
Three, two, one.
What form of exercise do you prefer above the others, and why?
I like long distance running. The reason I like long distance running is because it's a great leveler, and it's about you, not about everybody else taking part.
What got you into scouting?
When I was a youngster, I did everything from the kind of the bottom up. I then moved into London and kind of went out into the wilderness for a while and came back. Came back 7 or 8 years ago and got stuck back in. I've got young kids. I enjoy it. It's good fun.
What's the best place you've run?
The best place I've run is probably doing an ultra London to Brighton. Going over Ditchling Beacon in a thunder and lightning storm in the middle of the night is a really amazing experience.
What's your favourite neckerchief and why?
Favorite neckerchief is this one. This is the South London Scouts colours. Definitely because it's nationally recognised. It opens doors with pretty much everything and anything that we try and do. And yeah, it's bright. It's recognizable.
What's your best scouting memory?
Best scouting memory, apart from the Croatia trip, which is soon to become a memory, is European venture. So when I was a venture scout, we went to Belgium for the starter camp. And then went to Euro Disney, which was amazing. It was really good. Best trip I've ever been on. Looking back, I've no idea how they organized it. I mean, it was not quite on the scale of a jamboree, but certainly having experienced organizing the Croatia trip at the moment, it's a lot to do. How they pulled that off, I've no idea.
How do you look after your mental health?
Having done lots of ultras and things, I know how my head behaves. I know when I jokingly say, kind of say it's all in your mind. To a certain extent, it is. A big part of that is belief. I do a lot of cold water swimming, and joking apart, when you jump in the ice, it's you kind of forget everything else apart from the fact you're meant to be trying to breathe. So I cold water swim a lot. I think that's the most important thing. And then in the summer, it's long distance running. I really enjoy that.
Nice.
So it's the only thing that I do that's totally about me.
Hmm.
Everything else it tends to be about other people or groups.
What's the best skill you've learned in scouting?
Oh, without question, firelighting. I've unfortunately got a bit of a reputation for having fairly large campfires, which is good fun. But I can literally set fire to anything anywhere fairly quickly. It's a good skill to have. You know, it's that and trying to encourage people to sing around a campfire is important in scouting.
What motivates you?
I'm motivated by encouraging enthusiasm in others. I love to get people working together. I think a collaborative way of working together and pulling the different skills with different teams of people together is it's actually relatively easy. I love that motivates me massively. I love to encourage people. I love to see other people encourage each other, whether it's a beaver with a new badge or a leader who's rode the Atlantic, whatever. I think we should all encourage achievement and applaud it, no matter what it is. That and say thank you. I love people who say thank you.
What's your favorite campfire song?
Oh no, do you know what? Campfire songs are really hard because it's one of these things that either the group's feeling it and they get stuck in, or they're not. We had one at the weekend, which was really hard to get going. But once it got going, it was brilliant. I think probably the more ridiculous and the more that people sing along. So I went to the Animal Fair. I think is quite good, and that's definitely a favorite, but it's hard to get people to do it.
The best thing in your store cupboard in case of last minute ideas?
Right, okay, so we have so in our scout hall we have a cupboard that is, oh, it's like a Pandora's box of just stuff. We've got admin stuff. We've just got lots of stuff that we can rock out a good evening really quickly and easily. I'd love to sit here and say that every single leader that we come across plans their program, weeks in advance, and obviously we do, leading from the front and all that. But it's really, really helpful to have a cupboard full of stuff that you can multi-purpose or repurpose or whatever. And it's easy to do. It keeps it easy for us, doesn't it?
What's your best camp?
My best camp ever actually was when I was 15. We had hundreds of people camping on Brownsea Island. Again, this is before kind of National Trust rules and regulations, and there wasn't any then, was there? But our Venturescape group were a service crew on the camp on Brownsea. It was amazing. We had scouts from all over the place. It was just brilliant. It was such a good experience having a boat deliver all the food in, and we had one of those old those old carts with the big wheels, and we had to basically trundle all the food up over the hill, up from Pottery Pier down onto the scout site. It was a great experience.
What keeps you in scouting?
What keeps me in scouting? After every single thing I organise, I sometimes ask myself that. I have to say, do you know everything that we do opens another door? So literally everything that we get involved with, as a group or a district, as a county, opens another door. And the number of times we joke. I mean, on the Croatia team, we keep joking, saying not doing, and we're going to take a break, not doing it, and stuff comes up. So I think in the next 2 or 3 months, we've got a sailing trip, which we've got 3 yachts going out with the Discovery Sailing Project. That'll be a really good weekend. We've got an Army Day, which currently has a booking of 175 for explorers. We've got our County Caving Day coming up. We've got District Cub Camp next week. And this is just all having said, I'm definitely not getting involved in anything else until Croatia's finished. So I just keep getting pulled in. But I enjoy it. It's good fun. You know what it's like. You just can't say no in case you miss out.
And the last question, one word to describe scouting.
I think that's really hard because it's so different. So many. I would run without kind of sounding all. I'd say empowerment. I think scouting grows and develops individuals, both kids and adults, of all ages, and I think kids and adults of all stages and ages. I think it gives us experience, it gives us knowledge, it gives us a practical ability and resilience to get to get out and get stuff done, and deal with the practicalities of life. That was a lot more than one word, wasn't it?